All right, Devil Horn, salute. I'm a NASCAR bootlegger here. We're 1964 Daytona in black and white. Thank you for watching this NASCAR bootlegging thing I've been putting together. Thank you. Blessings, everyone. Hit that like and subscribe. Finally got to 900 subscriptions after almost 2 years. Made over 7,000 quality videos now. I was born in 1964, so this happened just right before my birth. And this must be Richard Petty's first Daytona win, his first big major win on a race, on a super speedway type event. And it's in old black and white. Some of the videos I've been doing, I'd post them and then they sit there for a couple, 3 days, and it's like they don't take off, and then boom, overnight they just blow up. Some do better than others. Thank you again, everybody who watches my bootlegging series here. Enough of my shit, I'm catching myself on fire. Let's go racing, race fans.
Here they come. Real good start.
Now, the first Daytona 500 was in 1959, so this is 1964. Look at all the trash, all the paper just blowing around out there. God, they'd have a fucking fit now today if that was going on. People didn't understand the littering issues back in the day.
Going right up to full speed on this high bank flyover. There they go down the backstretch. It's Goldsmith.
I will have to speed this up some because this is over 30 minutes long.
Blue car and in place, and Isaac is in third. So Richard Petty has taken over the lead there on the inside of that 64 Plymouth. They'll be back in just a moment with more from the Daytona 500. The Select Safety Racer Company is bringing you this segment of ABC's Wide World of Sport.
Yeah, the good old days before cable, when you only had 3 channels on a black and white TV with rabbit ear antennas.
We're in the middle of the 7th lap right now, and Richard Petty has the lead. And look at Bobby Isaac close up on him in that bright red 64 Dodge, and he's going to get him, I believe.
Bobby Isaac, what a driver.
Bobby Isaac has taken the lead from Richard Petty. Petty in car number 43, Isaac in number 26.
Go Bobby. I think this is going to be the King's Day today.
Now, they've left the middle of the car.
Look, all the cars look different. They're not like anything like today. They have personality.
Unofficially, we had him up around the 174 mark with inside a race car. Now here's Wendell Scott coming into the pit.
Wendell Scott.
And here's Richard Petty going to take
When Wendell Scott, the first black guy to race in NASCAR, and he wasn't a crybaby like Bubba Wallace. He knew how to get along with the other drivers.
Great speed that they have shown here in the first 10 laps. Petty in front, Isaac in second place. And this might Roberts slowing down and 64 Ford in the backstretch. 2 more cars for this.
Some of the drivers are having early race trouble here with 2 drivers who were given great chances of winning in the pit.
Radiator issue there.
And his teammate, Paul Goldsmith, number 25, in the pit for trouble. Sterling Moss is down there. We'll wait for him to get back with a report.
Okay, Chris, one thing's really happening fast. Here's another car, blown engine. Looks like he's smoking in Bobby John's car number 7 in a Pontiac. And looks like he is going to be slowing down his destination here.
Well, the problem here seems to be paper in the radiator.
Paper in the radiator. Well, yeah, imagine that.
Here, it's got paper.
Whether we got fully serviced or not. Here's Petty slowing down. His pit crew is getting ready for him. So that means that Dave Pearson now is taking over the lead.
David Pearson. Here's another name I use a lot.
They have pit stops to make it.
The King, Richard Petty, before Dale Earnhardt.
Let's go down to the pit area and Chris Economatic.
Here's a Richard Petty pit stop. Look at no window nets. Look at the safety gear. No helmets.
Their pit. A tough job for the Petty pit crew because 2 cars in at the same time. Richard's car is getting more attention. His front car, tires going on the outside of the Petty machine. Gas in, and there's riding down here.
Again, I got to speed this up. Live in the real world. I got time limits, restrictions. In order to find a race, it's a bootleg. I make zero money bootlegging.
That'll be the thing that everybody some of the main drivers and cars. Freddie Lorenzen in a 64 Ford is out with a transmission trouble. Bobby Marston in a 64 Ford out with an overheated engine. Bobby Johns in a 64 Pontiac blew up. You saw that one happen. And, oh, there's trouble up in the front of the stretch right here. A car has kissed the wall. It's car number 6, David Pearson, running in second place right now.
Shit.
Looked like the right front tire blew out. Parts of that tire scattered all over the track. And primarily to 8 laps under the caution light due to Davy Pearson hitting the wall. Because earlier they'd been running about 169 miles an hour and it dropped off, but it looks like he has picked it up considerably since that time. So here is Richard Petty coming around and will head down the home stretch in front of the grandstands here for a tremendous crowd of more than 80,000 racing fans. Here he comes. 52.6. And that is calibrated to 171.102 miles per hour for Richard Petty in that 64 Plymouth, who right now is leading.
Richard Petty coming in. Car number 43. Goggles down, that big smile on his face as he rolls into the pits here for a routine pit stop. And a happy pit crew goes over there. They're checking out right side tires. The jack goes up.
Did you catch he was in the 41 Plymouth? And then he comes into his own. This is crazy shit, these pit stops.
And the work is going on. They're handing water into him on the stick. The number of men that can work in the pit is limited by the rules. Richard Petty leading this race by a wide margin. Wait, well, doing a tremendous job out here today.
I think this guy passes a dude to cigarette. This is crazy shit. Good job, Cat. Good job, Cat.
Changed on the right side.
Check this out. Passing a cigarette to this guy. Got a drink, got the cigarette.
And the seconds tick away.
Ain't that crazy, Jack? You don't see that today.
Being done here today.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Come on.
Russian flag. Here's Richard Petty, 43, the leader, getting a break with the yellow flag.
Hurt in the accident, so we're very happy about that. We're coming down to the climax of this race, and Richard Petty is still out in front, just as he was when we left you a short time ago. However, several cars have dropped out. A.J. Foyt, who put up such a gallant battle in that 64 Ford, blew his engine on the 127th lap. He's out of it. Jim McElwee blew a tire out on the 126th, and his 64 Merc hit the fence. He's out of it. And earlier, as you know, Barnelli Jones went out. Buck Baker was... He was 2 laps in front of the other cars when he went in. He still has a 1 lap lead over the other cars in the field. Now here's Marvin Patch, who's hooked onto the tailgate of Dan Gurney, trying to get a little boost from him, as has Paul Goldsmith to the back end of car 54, driven by Jimmy Pardue. So Pardue has the lead, but as mentioned earlier, Pardue would only have to run 42 laps on his fuel.
Looks the same, but the cars are different. Like Earnhardt running down that back stretch. Coming off turn 4, going down the straightaway, down past the grandstands. Yeah, a lot's changed through the years, hasn't it?
The checkered flag for Richard Petty, the winner of the 6th annual Daytona 500. Well, before going down to the victory lane, coming up to finish here between 54 and 25, Pardue coming across ahead of Paul Goldsmith, but as I mentioned earlier, the guy he must be too, and very glad to get that crash helmet on. Look at the crowd moving toward him now. The new champion. Let's go down to Chris.
Here's the winner, Richard Petty of Randleman, North Carolina. Richard, how long have you been in this racing business?
Oh, about 5 years now.
This your biggest victory?
This is it. This is the first time I ever won on a major speedway.
Holy motherfuck,
How
man.
much longer are you going to be in this business?
Well, I guess from now on, just like he is.
You've got $30,000.
You're going to be in the business for a long time, won't you, guys?
Well, it'll go for some more cars, I imagine.
yeah, he'll be around for a while. So, wasn't that nice of the cats to destroy my set over here on the side? I'm glad you guys can't see it. They just jumped right into everything and destroys everything. That's what cats are. So, yeah, a video I'd found. I've been sitting on it for a while and just seeing how things work. So, hit the like and subscribe. As these things move, I'll put up some more bootleg racing. I'm also doing some fights right now. Any fight fans out there? I've got a underground bootleg fight thing going on with Al 420 Cushman. So hit the like and subscribe. I'm done with my bullshit. Let's post it and get it going. Race fans, it's King Richard's first Daytona.